Hi, this is Dr. Bharadwaj. I'm subject expert at Homeopraxis Academy. Topic for the discussion is source of homeopathic medicines as a part of homeopathic pharmacist course. You have to understand as a pharmacist from where the homeopathic medicines are made, right? You know about other systems of medicines. If it is Ayurveda, they are made from plants. If it is allopathic system of medicine or Western medicine, they are made in the laboratory, right? Or in the pharmacy. From where the homeopathic medicines are procured, or where do you get the homeopathic medicines? Is it plants, is it animals, or do you synthesize them in the laboratory? What exactly happens, and where do you get the medicines from? The basic medicines or the active ingredients of the medicines, we'll look into it now. So the agenda for the day is two things. One is sources classification. So what are the various sources and how do you classify those sources, and we will dig deep into each source and with an example of that source. First one is classification. The source of the homeopathic medicine you can see here. Abiotic. Abiotic means homeopathic medicines are made from the substances which are non-living. For example, iron is a non-living thing. We have medicine from iron. Silicon is a non-living material. We have homeopathic medicines from silicon. When you made homeopathic medicines from non-living things, that is known as abiotic. Next one is biologic. When you make homeopathic medicines from a living organism, it can be a virus, it can be algae, it can be fungus, it can be plant, it can be animal, then that homeopathic medicine is biologic. Next one is complex. Sometimes we cannot purely classify it as abiotic or it is from biologic. There can be combinations of abiotic and biologic, that is known as complex. Okay, complex forms of homeopathic active ingredients. Next one is unknown. There are some homeopathic medicines where we don't know whether it is abiotic, biotic or complex, or there is one category, very small category, where we don't know from where the source has come, that is known as unknown. The important thing here to understand is this material, abiotic material, it can be of two types. One is synthetic, which is man-made. Any non-living thing that is man-made is synthetic. For example, plastic. Plastic doesn't exist in nature. It is made by the man. In homeopathy, there is a medicine from plastic that comes under synthetic material. And silicon. Silicon means normal gravel which you get. There is medicine in homeopathy where it is made from silicon, right? That is known as abiotic natural material. And also energy is also two types. One is synthetic energy, one is natural energy. For example, if you make a medicine from solar rays means rays released by sun, or lunar rays, the rays released by moon, that is known as natural form of energy. And there are some unnatural form of energy which are man-made. For example, there is a medicine in homeopathy made out of x-ray, right? That is synthetic. X-rays doesn't exist in nature, they are made by the man. That's the reason those are synthetic. A virus, virus are the small things. Algae, fungus, in plants again there are two types. One is healthy plants, one is diseased plants. One is healthy humans, one is diseased humans. We will look deeply into it. And the complex ones are, they can be combinations of abiotic and biologic. There are some medicines, some are unknown, we don't know from where the medicine is made. These are the classification. This how we classify the sources of homeopathic medicine. Sources means where do you get the homeopathic medicines from, that is known as source. Now we will dig deeply into each of the source. For example, here abiotic material, natural, best example is silicon. Silicon is a non-living and it is a material, it is naturally occurring. In homeopathy, medicines are made from silicon. Next one is abiotic material, synthetic. It is a non-living thing, it is a material, it is synthetic. Best one is plastic. There is medicine made out of plastic in homeopathy that comes under this category. Abiotic energy, natural. Abiotic energy, natural. Sun and moon. When you make medicine from sun rays or moon rays, that is abiotic and it is energy and it is natural. If you are making homeopathic medicines from x-ray or from electricity. Electricity and X-ray doesn't occur in nature. They are made by the man. That's the reason they come under abiotic, energy, synthetic. Next one is biologic. There are some medicines in homeopathy where they are made from viruses. Okay, there are some vaccines. Allopathic vaccines which are made from virus are converted into homeopathic medicines. Those come under this category. There are some medicines which made out of bacteria. Bacteria is taken and converted into homeopathic medicine. So that is known as biologic bacteria. There are some medicines in homeopathy made from algae. Algae is a type of living organism. They have taken the algae and converted into homeopathic medicines. Next one is fungus. There are lots of fungal medicines. There are lots of medicines in homeopathy which are made from fungus as well. Next one is important one. Biologic, plant, healthy, whole. There are some homeopathic medicines made from the plant. Entire plant is taken as a whole. Healthy plant is taken as a whole and made into medicine. That is biologic, living. Next one is it is a plant. The plant is healthy and whole plant is used. This is a classification. What are the other things? Next one is biologic. Okay, it is a living being. It is a plant. It is healthy. Not whole plant is taken. One part of the plant is taken. Maybe it is a root or it is a leaf. It is a fruit. That is known as biologic, plant, healthy, part of the plant. Next one is biologic, plant, disease, whole. You have taken a biologic and means living being. In living being it is a plant. The plant has a disease. The diseased plant is used as a whole plant is plugged and made into medicine. Next one is biologic. It is a living being. In living being it is a plant. The plant has disease and entire plant is not used. Only one part of the plant is used. That is known as biologic, plant, disease, part of the plant, not entire plant. Next comes to animals. Every animal is a biologic. It is a living being. Animal, healthy, whole. We take complete animal. We use it to make homeopathic medicine. Best example is cockroach. There is one medicine in homeopathy made out of cockroach. Entire cockroach is used. Entire healthy cockroach is used to make homeopathic medicine. Biologic, animal, healthy part. Here, biologic, animal is a biologic. It is a living being. Animal is healthy and part of the animal is used to make homeopathic medicine. There are some medicines in homeopathy which uses this. Biologic, animal, disease, whole. There are some medicines in homeopathy where a diseased animal is taken and entire animal is used to make the medicine. Next one is biologic, animal, disease part. For example, syphilis. Syphilis, animals get syphilis. Okay, so it is a biologic and the disease is for animals. From that disease, one part of the animal, that is syphilitic part of the animal or the syphilitic wound of the animal is taken and converted into medicine. So that comes under biologic, animal, disease, part of the animal is taken to make the homeopathic medicine. Next one is complex. Complex means there are some medicines which uses multiples of this, okay, to make the medicine. That is known as complex. There are some medicines in homeopathy we don't know from where they have originated. We cannot classify into this. These are very small number of medicines in unknown category, but there are some medicines for which we don't know from where it is made. This is how in homeopathy the sources of the medicines are there. So basically what I'm saying here is, in homeopathy you can make medicines out of anything. Any material can be taken and is converted into medicine in homeopathy. This is the first thing you have to understand. Second thing you have to understand is, in homeopathy it is not always from single source. One medicine is made up of different sources. These are the two important points as a pharmacist you have to understand about the sources of homeopathic medicine. You can reach us on www.homeopraxis.com. +91 is the India code. 7997101141 is the phone number. Homeopraxis Academy, evidence-based science, education, research, implementation. Thank you.